from Anna Bakeries, delivering Mr Kipling cakes.
It's a Monday to Friday job, so the weekends are free for me to do whatever I want.
And for Glyn, that means running, and lots of it. Last year he clocked up over 4,000 miles. Even a marathon barely makes him break a sweat.
You know, I'm already training at 26 miles or further, so it's, you know, there's no fear at the marathon at the moment.
Marathon's just a walk in the park to him now, you know. It doesn't feel, I don't think, as if he's done anything.
Glyn began running 11 years ago as an out-and-out newcomer.
He stopped smoking and decided to run the London Marathon.
When I first announced I was going to train for the marathon, friends and family sort of laughed. They got me down as being unable to run a bath, let alone a marathon.
He did it and he was absolutely ecstatic. Oh, he loved it, you know.
Today will be something like 3.5 hour marathon time, purely for training for this canal race, which is in 4 weeks' time.
Glyn's dedication to running prompts him to seek bigger and bigger challenges and seriously long distances.
The Grand Union Canal race is quite an achievement, I think, because it's 145 miles non-stop.
I'm hoping to win the canal race this year. I came third the last 2 years.
They just have to keep going, and I mean, he's done it now. This is the third time he's done it, and he's determined to win it.
The same sense of discipline which makes you a great athlete. Getting up at 6 every morning to run, for instance. If you have too much of that, it makes you an obsessive.
You know, first place it's got to be this year that I win the canal race.
The Grand Union Canal Race runs from the centre of Birmingham along the canal towpath to Little Venice in London. The route totals 145 miles, and most competitors average a finish time of around 39 hours. There are only 1,500 endurance runners in the UK, and for them the Grand Union Canal Race is the highlight of the year.
People think that it's in stages, you know, you're allowed to sleep at night. It's not, they can't comprehend that anyone could run that far. Fingers crossed if all goes well, you know, it'd be nice to take first prize. 145 mile, anything can happen. So, you know, I don't sort of take, you know, don't want to tempt fate at the start.
A final reminder, please, any retirements, anybody stopping, dropping.
You just got to keep yourself focused for the finish line, which will be in about 30 odd hours.
We wish you all the very best of luck. On your marks.
Glyn is accompanied by a team of support runners throughout the route. His family, meanwhile, support him from home.
I like the short.
You know, we try and support Dad as much as we can, but I tend to stop at home and keep things going at home. I have 2 children, and Liam's 13 and he's autistic, so sometimes it can be a handful.
She's there waiting for me when I get home. She's more than my wife, she's my nurse, my best mate, you know. At the end of the day, she's quite good.
So just in the ground and then you can have your...
People who become compulsive or obsessed tend to shy away from other responsibilities. They tend not to give as much attention to their children or to their friends and families because they give an excessive amount of time to physical activity.
The wife's put a photo of me on the mantle so the children know what I look like, because I'm either working or sleeping or running, so yeah. But they're very supportive.
So what's the mileage now? This is about 44 miles now, mate. Yeah. So we've got just over 100 miles to go. Have you got some last week here?
It's now mid-afternoon, and it's taken Glyn 11 hours to complete a distance equivalent to nearly 2 marathons. And the majority of the run still lies ahead. But it's once the sun goes down that Glyn really feels the pressure.
Normally it's a low point about 1 o'clock in the morning when my body's telling me I want some sleep. My support team will get me through that, keep me talking, keep running with me.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Glyn,
Are we cooking?
6 minutes behind.
Six? I'm pretty happy. I'll caught up time as well on the next one. How you doing, mate?
Yeah.
How's it all like? Well, I know it's all like, going to send me sandwiches instead.
I keep saying to him, you'll be in a wheelchair by the time you're 60, all this pressure on your legs and everything. And he says, no, but I mean, he's a very fit man. I mean, puts me to shame. My aerobics twice a week.
Before I started running, I was 20, 30 a day smoker. Now people say I'm addicted to running, so I've gone from one addiction to another.
Where we are here is it's about the 105 mile mark, so he's got another 40 miles to go.
It's been a bit rough. I had one bad part, didn't I?
The last stage, he decided he'd have 30 minutes sleep, which I think's revitalised him. He's got him going again.
As soon as day starts about the next morning, it's my body clock tells me it's time to wake up, and I kick in with a new enthusiasm.
I do worry. I mean, we've had a couple of scares, like, he's been in hospital. He was doing the 24-hour treadmill and had to rush him into hospital because all his vital signs had gone and all that. That really worried me then, and I was saying, I don't want you to run anymore, don't do it. But he's still doing it, so there you go.
After 36 hours of racing, Glyn was beaten to first place. Despite wanting to win so badly, he settled for second, and the consolation of trimming 3 hours off last year's time. Over the 145-mile course, he had burned off the calorific equivalent of 2,000 Mars bars.
Well done, Glyn!
Well done, Glyn.
Thanks.
Well done.
Coming second. Brilliant. A position better than last year, isn't it, Nick?
Obviously disappointed that he didn't come first, because I don't think he's going to be happy till he does. He wins it. So, yes, he was as shattered as he always is, but he'll do it again. I know he will.
That has been hard. This weekend. It's been hard.
We're really tired, more tired this year than I've ever been. Just sort of slumped when I come over the finish line. Tired, exhausted. But pleased with what I did.
And Glyn already has his sights set on his next challenge.
There's a race called the Spartathlon, which is 147 miles from Athens to Sparta. That's in October. I'll be doing that as part of the British Spartathlon team. It's quite an honour to be asked to take up a part in the British team. That'll be my next big challenge.
He likes these long challenges, and he just loves it, and he's just so addicted to it. And I don't think he'll ever stop, to be honest. I mean, we call it Boris Gump sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's something that he just loves, and I mean, he's addicted to it, basically.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
Well, yes, he just loves to do it, so, I couldn't stop him doing it.